Question 6 for Unit 7 is easy so long as we take account of two important points. First, the question starts by talking about a simple interest rate of 5% and an annual percentage yield of 5.13%. We know that 5% compounded continuously yields 5.13%. This is what we calculated in the main question for the unit. For our purposes, the simple interest rate is irrelevant. We need to know how much we're earning per year, and that's 5.13%. The other point to notice is that each year we add an additional $10,000 to the account. So the approach will be the same that we used in Unit 4, with a begin and an end to show that we put money in at the beginning of the year and get our earnings on the balance at the end. That said, the problem is pretty simple. In fact, it's almost exactly like the main unit question for Unit 4. Here's the amount we'll put in every year. Here's our interest rate. And here are the two columns marked begin and end. We'll follow our bank balance for 10 years. Each year, at the beginning of the year, we'll add $10,000 to whatever we had at the end of the previous year. We need to start with some value, so we say that the end of the year before we start investing, we have a balance of 0. If we then add $10,000 to that at the beginning of the next year, we'll correctly see that we start with an investment of $10,000. Each year at the end of the year, we have whatever we had at the beginning plus the yearly interest, which is 5.13%. Dragging these two down, we can find out what happens over the course of the whole 10 years. When we see number signs like this, it means the column is not wide enough. So we double-click right here. We had 0, we invested $10,000, we got interest of $513. Then we put in another $10,000, bringing our balance to $20,513. We got interest on that, added another $10,000, and so on. At the end of the 10 years, our bank balance will be $133,036.51.